Welcome to Topics with MoBangem. Today I got another phenomenal guest. Somebody I've known for years that's been doing his music, been on the charts. He's trying to actually go much further than a lot of artists. He's been actually at different clubs, different venues, radio shows, promotions wise, or through the internet worldwide. Of course, I also do promotions for him. But without further ado, I'd like to introduce the world to the world's hip hop trumpeter and R&B singer, Sean Taylor.
MoBangem.
Oh yes.
Thanks for having me on the show, man.
Hey man,
appreciate it.
You already know our history and what I do. I've been doing promotions for Sean for a while now, and this guy here, man, his music, man, is phenomenal. I mean, we could go on and on, but what I'm gonna do basically, I want to let him sit down. He's gonna explain to you exactly what he's doing, what's going on, and saying what's up and coming. So what's been going on, Sean? What's been popping, man, with you, man?
Oh, well, I mean, it's summertime now, so, summertime is usually go time for me in the sense that I'm not working. Okay. I'm a music teacher.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm a licensed music teacher in the New York City Department of Education. So during the school year, that's what I'm doing. But all throughout the year, I've always been on the grind, independent music tip. So as for me right now, I just dropped a new project.
Right.
It's entitled An Uptown Bronx Tale.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? That's right here, An Uptown Bronx Tale. Basically, it just paints a vivid picture of life in the uptown section of the Bronx.
Yes.
I feel that the Bronx, when most people think of the Bronx, they usually think about, the South Bronx. A lot of artists have made it, from that particular section of the Bronx. But I just feel that a lot of people aren't keen or hip to how life is in the northern section of the Bronx, where we're at, by the Wakefield section of the Bronx, 241st and White Plains.
Yes.
Neary Ave, 233rd, Gun Hill Road. So
you said Neary. That's my neighborhood.
Yeah, that's your. So that's your stomping ground. So it paints a vivid picture of life uptown through my eyes, of course, and my experiences, and it's bringing something different. You know what I mean? Different, but yet still tasteful. I'm singing, I'm writing the songs, I'm playing trumpet, I'm playing keys on it as well. So I'm just keeping the momentum going.
Yeah, man.
That's about it, man.
You're doing your thing, man. You got nice little following. I've been seeing, seeing how people following you on Twitter and so forth, and definitely, I got to give you your props on that, man. Then when you talk about the neighborhood, it's crazy, So I'm old Wakefield. I'm Wakefield back when the whole neighborhood was like Irish, Italian, and we're going back. I don't even tell my age, but we going back some, with that. And the thing is funny, people don't realize, though, saying that Sean's history not go back because I grew up with his mother. His mother's like one of my sisters. We grew up together. We've been friends since we was like 12, 13 years old.
Family ties, man.
I literally used to come over at the house at 12 years old because I was more like a brother. Never was like trying to be a boyfriend. And we was just like brothers and sisters. And your grandmother used to let me come over to the house and sit on the couch and sit there and watch TV with Gene and hang out with the crew and Buddy and Monica and everybody, which is his godmother.
Right.
And is my youngest daughter, excuse me, my youngest daughter's godmother. It's amazing,
This is the way how things are close. Everything is interrelated. Yeah, man.
And, back then it took a village to raise children, and when I came over his house, I was like on my best behavior with his grandmother and grandfather, because back then parents was parents. They was beautiful people, fun, and so funny, years later, 20, 30 years later, almost, I came over to the house to visit you now, right? Mm-hmm. And as soon as I come in the house, your grandmother said, go ahead, Maurice, sit there in your chair. And I'm like, you still have the same chair? I was like, amazing. Right. I was like, yes. I didn't think that she remembered. Like, that was my chair. When I come over the house, I always sit there.
Man, my grandmother doesn't forget anything, man.
Oh,
She has
wow.
her memory is amazing. I mean, like, my grandparents are like truly a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Man.
they raised me. You know what I mean? So
Even when they get older, their spirit lives on forever, man. They just, you know, they just so peaceful and so fun loving, man. When you talk to them, it's so happy. When I talk to your grandma, sometimes I bump into her sometime. Not to go into too much detail about, we got other things we're gonna talk about, but when I bump into her sometime on White Plains Road or something like that, I still have that feeling in my heart, almost like yes. You know what I'm saying? Yes, like almost like a little boy, like almost.
right, it's that respect level is always
yes, Miss
there.
Taylor. Yes, Miss Taylor.
Right, yes, Mr.
Right. You know, always.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah.
And those things never go away. You know, like you said, we come from I guess I think it's fair to say that, you know, I come from like that last breed of where respect and morale was embedded in our upbringing, compared to a lot of the things that we see nowadays. But nonetheless, you know what I'm saying?
Good family, good Christian values too.
Right. I was raised with definitely good values. Like my grandparents raised me.
Right.
You know, my mom and dad, they're still alive, they're still around. But I'm first generation born here in America. Everyone else, you know, is from Jamaica. You know what I mean? And so it's like I have, not just on the music tip, but just on my overall aura and demeanor, is like the best of both worlds.
Absolutely.
Understanding the Caribbean background and cultural values and how life is here in, you know, New York City.
Yeah,
you know,
the R&B too as well. You know, you sing. And you got a great voice, man. When you lay it down, you lay it down. I've had plenty of people come to me and compliment me. That artist you work with, he's phenomenal. I remember when you did Summer Breeze. Speaking on Summer Breeze, I had talked to Mayor Davis right here in this chair. This about a while back. The other show we just did this a minute ago, and he said yes, he wants you to come back on Summer Breeze. So we already setting you up, man.
Man, it's always a blessing. I'm always honored to perform. You know what I'm saying? Especially, you know, from Mount Vernon. You know, like we're right there, you know, right at the tip of the Bronx. Mount Vernon is right there, you know, and
possibly get you on Austin Third. We can try to see if we can push you for that.
Hey, I'm always down to perform. Performing is what I do. When it comes to entertainment, you know, that's what I do. I belong on this thing. That's what I do.
That's how I feel too.
Everybody, I'm thankful that whenever I perform, you know, people come up to me, whether they know me for years, or sometimes mostly people that don't even know me, from a hole in the wall. They just say, wow, that was dope. Or like, you know, I remember when I used to play that instrument, and you make me want to bring it up again and things of that nature, you know. So,
doesn't it make you feel good? You know, that other people appreciate what you're doing.
Oh yeah, but of course. So I mean, I know it's not me. It's a God-given talents that I'm thankful for. You know what I'm saying? And at this point, at this junction, it's just a matter of getting to that higher level platform. Right. Because everyone who witnesses, who hears, who listens, they enjoy it.
Yes.
They can appreciate it. So I know that once it gets to mediums as such, through radio, through TV, you know, through performance festivals and things of that nature, it's just going to just spread. The magnitude of that talent still matters. Musicianship still matters.
Craft,
and you know, and that's what I do. Like, and I mean, we could go more in depth about it, but there's also like a spiritual connection when people hear the trumpet. Yeah. Like, and an enlightenment, like an awakening.
Listen.
You know, I mean, I can go deep, but that's just what it is.
Let me tell you something. Tell you all something too about this guy. I was on WVOX on a Monday on a show called Christopher Ridley Rucky Show, where a friend of mine's, Abdul Kadir, he has a show. I was on that show. Sean was a special guest. Okay, now that's an open radio show. Everybody hears that radio show. Everybody from the radio station, all the different stations that's in that station. There's a couple of radio shows on that station. They all hear that one show. Right. When they heard this guy blow that trumpet, I got invited, and he remembers too, didn't we? We got invited
to come back.
To like about 3. We was back in that radio station like 4 times that week at different shows. Because Cass was like, I want you on
from that
show.
From that one.
Mayor Davis was just here. He was vouched for that too. We was on the Mayor show too. Bob Marone's show, we was on different people's show, you know, and yeah.
And it goes back to what I was saying, you know, is that it's just a matter of people being exposed to it. And once they're exposed to it, they hear it, they enjoy it. I would like to say that my music and what I'm bringing to the table is a bridge to the older demographic and younger demographics.
Yes.
In a sense where people 30 plus, 40 plus, even 50 plus, they can hear me playing the trumpet and singing and intertwining, and that they can appreciate that, because back in those days when they were coming up, you had to be talented to get on,
and that was
that was real music.
Real music.
And even those who are
like that Louis Armstrong feel, like.
Right? Louis Armstrong, Miles Davis. I mean,
Miles,
James Brown, from, you know, that's cool. And even now, we could go on and on. Or even the younger demographics, they can see it and say, "Wow, playing the instrument is cool."
Yeah, man.
You know, and
there's nothing like real music. Even when you do hip hop and you do beats and tracks, it's not like real music that enhance your track, man.
I mean, computers, they try and come close, they try and duplicate it, but there's nothing.
Right. It's not
listen, there's nothing like the real thing.
Having a live, I do stuff with a live band too, so I understand that. Like, and it's nothing like when I do shows. Compared, like some people, they go out and do shows, they give the DJ the CD, and they play the CD, you perform at a showcase, so forth. When you come with a live band, you enhance your whole show, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, wow, it's like the difference between you being a rapper and you doing a rap concert versus you coming there like
you got an orchestra behind you,
like almost like Earth, Wind and Fire coming in there, man.
Right.
You know, it's a whole different
it takes it to another level.
It's music.
It's music.
Real music.
Right.
Nobody, nothing beats a real instruments and real music, especially real instruments in your music. Nothing beats that. You know what I'm saying? You get a feel, like a real feel of it, man. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Now listen, we sitting down, we talking about what you do. In the meantime, I know you brought some music with you. You brought some tracks, man. So you know, I like for these guys in there to cue it up a little bit.
Want me talk about it?
Yeah, you know, actually going to cue up one of your songs. Your song was that you say you gave them to play?
Yeah, I got a record off of my project in Uptown Bronx Tale that's entitled "Living Good," featuring Skyzoo.
Skyzoo, and what number track is that?
That's track number 2.
Okay, talk to my producer right now. We need you to play track number 2 on CD. And tell me the name again.
Track number 2. The name of the record is entitled "Living Good," featuring my brother Skyzoo.
All right.
You're now rocking out with your boy, Sean Taylor. This that Uptown Boogie Down. You feel me? Live it up.
Living my life the best way that I know. Peace to the God, all praises due, that's for sure, yeah. Cause without him I can't do anything. Going through the ups and downs of life. Been through a lot of pain and strife, but I'm grateful cause I'm still here. You should feel the same way too, cause so many ain't make it to see the day, and that's real, so real.
Live it up.
I've seen a lot of things in my life, that's why I go hard, cause life's too short. Giving up ain't an option, oh no. I lost some of the most closest people to me, so what a hater gotta say could never faze me. Believe me, I'm destined for greatness, that's for sure. Hey, don't give me more, that's for sure, for sure.
Live it up.
Don't you know tomorrow ain't guaranteed? That's why I appreciate every moment, and that's real, so real.
Live it up.
I'm living good, living life.
Live it up.
I'm living good.
Okay.
Living life, yeah.
Peace to the G.O. All praises due up. Try and avoid the C.O. Know the way we grew up. Saw it like B-roll. Carving out a new cut. Money in the street though. Look at how it could do us. The watch face threw up. Spilling like a shootout. Or shootout. And if you out, the dial turned to blue up. The carriage changed hues. Hands folded together. Plans to go to whoever. Well, that'll change too. And to whoever's listening, we all are much obliged. We cut from the same cloth, buttons on the sides, juggling the same thoughts, caught up in the high, tying up the corners on the corner, cutting ties. Chin-chins, grandma yay shit, vices. 200 a plate with the grace is sort of priceless. 300 per spade, know the wage is enticing. And Bleak Gilliam, the way I write shit. Now how I'm not living,
When you're living,
it's when you living, baby. Yeah. It's when you living life.
You bring that real music.
Certain way that you living life, you know.
Yep, this is the end of it right here.
Oh man, you know we gotta give applause for that, man. Clap for that, man. Listen, man. You know what I'm saying? This brother here takes music to the next level. As you heard that track right there, man. You know how funky it sounded. Then when you heard that horn come up in there, that's it right there, man. That just blew it away right there, man.
I want to definitely give a shout out to Static Selector, who did the mixing on the record as far as the cuts. You know, even the DJ cuts. Yeah, I want to give
nice, man.
Yeah,
nice.
shout out to Static Selector. You know what I'm saying? Much salute. Listen,
that's what's up. That's what's up, man.
Yeah, man.
Listen, man. I mean, I'm not surprised at what you do, man. I already know you. I've seen your journey, man. I know what you've been doing, man. That's just, to me, that's just another hit right there. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that.
That's the difference. You know what? I was talking to somebody. I was even on Facebook talking to my artist panel. I read about that. That a lot of this music is hype. It's not hits no more. Do you remember back in the days when you come to a record label, if you didn't have a hit, they wouldn't sign you. Now everything is hype.
It's about numbers. You know how many people follow you. You know what's your fan base, regardless of what the brand may be or what.
This is real music. This is a hit right here.
Man.
If I had a label right now, I'm signing you. This is a hit right here, basically. And I've dealt with labels, you know what I'm saying? You know my journey, you know what I do, Pioneer and everything. I've dealt with labels and Universal, the Sony, the Violator, down to down to Disturbing the Peace. I used to shop artists, right? But I learned from shopping artists and labels what they were looking for. And then when I came back years later and started shopping new artists, the game changed. I was like, they used to look for hits. When I came in there recently, they were looking for hype. You said, well, they was like, he's hot, this one's hot. But they're lazy artists. They don't have this. They don't have that. They don't have this. And if you got this, got that, he's hot. He's doing okay. He's got a lot of following and stuff, but not enough for me. He got to step his game up.
Right.
Come back, see what he got, like 500,000 views or something like that. Maybe a billion
the
views.
whole dynamic has changed in years. Before you could, like you said, you can have a hit song. You can be talented and say, you know what, we'll sign you to the label.
Right.
We'll develop when they had artist development.
You know that.
All of that is like gone. You know, like
they want you to be a record label yourself.
You know, you have to come if you come into them, if that's what you're looking for, if you want to go that route, compared to being independent, you got to come as packaged already. You gotta know. You have to know how to sing. You gotta have your records. You gotta have your look. Everything has to be all together.
And you gotta sell yourself.
You have to sell yourself. You are a product. You are a walking product.
This is what this is.
You know, so you know, as for me, you know,
I learned this from Chris Lighty.
No, see, it's Violator.
Down the Violator.
You know what I mean?
Trying to shop.
Rest in peace.
peace to my man AB Butler. He definitely just look out. Just come down there, push me right through the door and shot my stuff. And you know what I'm saying, rest in peace, Chris Light. He's gone. You know what I'm saying, but he come in and he gave me props. He told me one day, he pulled me aside. He said, "Yo, Slice." He said, well, he's called me Slice. You know what I'm saying, like, cause that's my old school rap name. Besides MoBangem, he's telling me, he said, "Yo, you know, I've been hearing a lot about you. You getting around, man." He said, you getting around, like, because at that time, I had shows here, I had artists here. You know what I'm saying? Not saying just my artists, more or less. He heard a lot about me because I put myself out there. And when you network, you make people names on flyers, people see, you put work in, people see your work. And he surprised who's watching you. You know,
and with the internet, that the internet has leveled the playing field to the sense where you could be a overnight success from your living room in front of a computer screen, you know, and
he seen me come down there and bring artists down there a lot. So I had shopped a couple of times with these guys, you know what I'm saying? So I guess by him seeing my face, you know, his cousin brought me in there, he see my face.
It's a combination of the footwork and doing what you gotta do. You know, you gotta, in this day and age, right now, where we're in, not only do you have to be internet, you have to be keen to social media, whether it be Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat, and all these things. You still have to be. You still have to beat the street. You still got to go out and do the showcases. You still got to do the shows. You got to do the festivals. You still got to go out and so now.
If you don't, they call you lazy artist. I've sat back and watched.
You can't be late. You can't
see no Twitter, no Facebook, no Spotify, no Reverb Nation, no nothing. What are you doing? You a street corner rapper? Was a hobby? Yeah.
Right. I mean, and by all means,
that hot demo thing was back 30, 20 years ago. Them days is gone. Nobody's taking that because actually, like I said, they don't want to work. You got to actually put all the legwork in and come to them like a package deal, like you said. So like, this is me. You know what I'm saying? I got a follower. I mean, I got 1 million views. I got this, that, and other. And matter of fact, if you got like 5 million views and better, you won't have to worry about looking for them.
Right, find you. Right. I mean, and we live in a day and age where you can be independent. I have friends I would like to call in the industry that are doing it independently, and these are some people you may not be household names, but they're making a real good living doing it independently.
Absolutely.
I mean, having their own mailing list, having their own fan base, doing their own shows amongst other artists who are doing the same thing, and they're eating. You know what I mean? Yeah. So as for me as an artist, where I stand, Sean Taylor as a brand, is that what I present differently is I sing and I play the trumpet, and you have those artists who are out there, quote unquote popular, who sing and play keys. Sing and play guitar. I don't see nobody out here singing and picking up a trumpet.
You're right. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of that, we got him here right now with the trumpet live in the studio. You know what I'm saying? Before you leave, man, matter of fact, get a chance right now if you could. Need you to blow a little something, man, a little acapella or something.
No doubt.
Let the world know what Sean Taylor is about, who he is, and what he can do. I know you got something live for me, man. I can check out.
Yeah, I could definitely do a little something. Like sometimes when I perform, I usually at the hip hop venues, I usually start off my my set with a ode to hip hop. You know, playing some horn-centrified classics from hip hop. Right. So I play a little something.
All right, here we go, Sean Taylor. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's it. That's that real feel music right there, man. You know what I'm saying? This
Cool,
right
like
here,
that.
This right here, man, is a keeper, and not even that. Like this is like one of your best assets right there. 'Cause this is separates you from a lot of other just musicians. Like you say, you're very multitask. I've seen you hit the dance floor.
Oh, that's
You know what I'm saying? And then I saw you blow a trumpet, and besides that, sing. And then I think you had a track that you was doing a little rap on.
Yeah, I spit a
Multitask. This is what I'm talking. This is music, man. This is a craft. This is like a God-given craft that, you know, a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, even with music, some people are just like separated to where they just do one thing. If they just stick to rap, they stick to rap. They stick to singing, they stick to singing. Some rappers can't sing. You know what I'm saying? I'm be honest with you. I can hold a note, but I can't blow. I'm not a singer. Rap has always been my thing.
Everybody has like their thing.
But
man.
you are very multitask. I like to give you that, man. You're a one-man band. You come in there, man, you hold that whole stage down. If it wasn't for a drum set or something like that, you could just do this whole thing by yourself, man.
Right. I mean, honestly speaking, thank you, man. I appreciate, totally the appreciation for what I do, and I just want to just spread this.
Yeah.
You know, spread what I'm doing. You know, as I said, I just came out with the project in Uptown Bronx Tale. Just want to highlight, you know, my neighbor.
Warning, due to some technical difficulties, we will not air the rest of this topic talk. Sorry for the inconvenience.